Hi guys, so today I thought I'd share with you how it is that I highlight and contour my face when I do my foundation or face for the day. But first, right now, I'm going to start with kind of moisturizing my skin a bit. I've already done my eyebrows and my eyes. I just did something quick just for the sake of the video so I'd have to sit here and look like a complete zombie. So what I just smeared on my face now is the Complexion Perfection by Black Radiance. I once featured this in a faves video like last summer. I thought I was in love with this at first, but it's just okay. It just doesn't work that well for me as far as what it's supposed to do. It's a shine control primer, and it's more of a good moisturizer for me, but I mean, I guess it's cool for what it is. It's like $3.97, roughly $4 at Walmart or Walgreens or someplace. It's cool for what it is, but I'm not going to say run out and go and grab it because, in my opinion, Milk of Magnesia is the absolute best facial primer if you have super oily skin, as I do. I think I even mentioned that in my foundation routine video that I did some time ago, but yeah, Milk of Magnesia is the best. I would put that on today, but it's not that deep because I don't really have any plans for the day. I'm really just sitting around the house just doing nothing. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my face. Now that that's had time to do its thing, I'm going to start with my concealer. And I'm using this Maybelline Mineral Power concealer, and this is what it looks like. I featured this before in one of my favorite videos, and I always get this from Rite Aid. And I just smear it under my eyes like this. And this stuff is really smooth and blendable, and that's about how much I put on. It looks scary, doesn't it? And I'm going to go to my forehead and come down the bridge of my nose. Right there. I'm going to come down, do a little dab right there. Nothing too extensive. Right. I know this looks scary and it looks like I'm doing the most. I know some people use concealers and like, oh my god, I gotta hurry up. But this doesn't dry out as quick as some concealers that I've used. It's really creamy and quite blendable. And yes, this is like, what, 3 or 4 shades lighter than my normal complexion. But yeah, this is what I use on the daily. And you want to make sure that it's well blended out. And this is the pointed foundation brush by Real Techniques. It's weird that it's called a foundation brush, being that it's so little. Like, it'll take you 5 hours to put foundation on your face with this thing, but great for concealer. It should have been called a concealer brush. But it is great for concealer, as you see, because that's what it's used for me. And I absolutely love my Real Techniques brushes. Alright, now that I got that blended out and I look all ghostly and shit, like I'm ready to be embalmed or have been embalmed. Alright, so that's that. Alright, now that I have that blended out, we are ready for some foundation. hmm And this is my foundation stick that I absolutely adore, and it's by Kiss New York, and this is dark chocolate. This is the best foundation stick on earth, like ever. Okay, and this is how I apply it. I come down the side of my nose like so, like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get off. I got my mirror posted up. Come on down. And this is literally how I smear this on my face. Yep, that's how I do it. I know it looks weird. And again, this was dark chocolate by Kiss New York. This is the packaging, and you can pick this up at Walgreens or a beauty supply store, one of those urban beauty supply stores. They carry this. Alright, next I'm going to buff it out. And I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush. Yeah, and that's what this is called, the buffing brush. I know if I just shut up, this video will be a lot shorter. I know this looks like I'm doing the most, but it's so quick. It literally probably takes me 8 minutes tops to do my foundation every day. Okay. Now that I have this blended to my liking, she likes it. Next, I'm going to set this. I use MAC's Mineralize skin finishes to set my highlighted areas, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques setting brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to just set the areas where I applied my concealer. Yeah. Alright, that's that. Now we're moving on to the face. And I'm going to use my large powder brush. And I'm going to dust my entire face with my foundation, with my pressed powder, I should say. Alright. Now to put a little more dimension back in my face where I did my contouring with my foundation stick, I'm going to go back with MAC's Blunt. This is like my all-time, all-purpose shade right here. I use this for everything. It's often my transition colors with my eyeshadows. Like, I get my money's worth with this. This was like the best buy ever. Sculpt them jaws, girl. Sculpt them jaws. Ta-da! And then I put on my blusher. Today I'm going to use this one. An NYX blush, Cocoa. That's what it looks like. And I'm using a MAC 168 for this. This is the angled blush brush. And I love that color it gives me. It's like, I don't know. You see what it's like. But it's just a nice wash of color. I just like what it does to my face without being too much for a daytime look. Oh, let's do a quick lip. Quick lip. Quick lip. Quick lip. And then I'm cutting this off. I'm cutting it. Is that the mail lady? She need to get them brakes checked on that mail Jeep, boo. I'm lining my lips with Ruby Kisses lip liner in brown. Today's lip is going to be Tiger Lily. I showed you this in my last video in my Black Radiance haul, and this is Tiger Lily. Alright, this is it. Rate, comment, and subscribe.